Evening, fellas. When last I left you guys, I was talking about tonight. I was looking forward to using my new AP brush with the cashmere knot. And tonight is going to be Holy Cow's King of Bourbon. Now, I already have two other Holy Cow ones. I have the Merchant of Tobacco, which I really like, and also Project Leather, which is good, but not one of my top 10s, but still really good soap and a pleasant smell. I like the smell of leather. So, but kind of reminds me of my first motorcycle jacket that I got when I had my Norton and I was 16 years old, that kind of thing. So, anywho, this brush is really soft. I've already done my patented modification of running a screw in there so I can use it with my magnet system. And it has whipped up a nice lather, and I can tell you right off the bat, if you were going to try to load this off of a hard puck, it would probably require a lot more effort because it really is a soft brush. If you want scrubby, this is not the brush for you. It's the exact opposite of like a boar brush, I would say. It is super soft, but it did, whip up a lather like normal. But Holy Cow soap's not the hardest soap, and I like it. I can see this being right in the mix as far as vying for the brush I use. To see how long it takes me to get off my ass and make a handle for my tuxedo knot that I got. So you'll know it when I do it because it'll be, probably featured here, or at least talk about it on my journal there. So, and tonight's razor, inspired by Rich, is my Easy Aces. It has the badge still on it. He was saying he had one that had a badge and one without the badge. So this one's in really nice shape. Still has some of the, if you can see it, the original bluing. It's got a really nice bluing to it on the tang. And it was in light new condition when I got it. And it's a really nice, like I was saying previously with the Red Imp, Gencos, Robisons, case-made ones, the Burrells, any of the New York-made razors, you're not going to find ones that are going to be, oh my God, this is terrible, it's a turd or anything like that. They're really nice razors. Every one that I've had, I've liked. So you can hear it's a really thin grind, and maybe a little over 5/8, I guess. I never really measured it. If I was to perfect this, or make it perfect for me, I really like Tang Jimps. These aren't jimped. But it's not the end of the world. The one nice thing they do about them is the back of the spine is rounded, and the bottom of the spine, or bottom of the tang, is, and the top of the tang is rounded. The bottom of the tang, where you grasp it, of course, is squared off. And when it makes for nice, easy stropping. And because when you're rolling over, you're not rolling over corners with your, on the back, it's rolling right over, nice rounded. Cross section. So today was a good Wednesday. Got up and watched my political shows, and got caught up on all the primary developments and such. I enjoy watching politics and that kind of stuff. Some people hate it. I like it. I don't know. If I'm weird, I'm weird. And as an extra bonus, my daughter-in-law stopped by. And visited me and the missus. She's 3/4 of the way through being pregnant and gonna have a boy. And my wife and her, of course, are out of their mind, you know, baby crazy. So it was a welcome diversion for the wife, because I imagine she's pretty much heard every one of my stories and pretty much done listening to me. So they were busy talking endlessly about all sorts of different things baby related. So I kept myself busy doing other things, and you know, more interesting things, like watching my fingernails grow. So, but and chatting back and forth with you guys on the website. So, and as usual, the old Easy Aces is delivering, and maybe I'll just rotate through the rest of my Gencos. Here we'll have my Genco theme. Got a couple more different versions. Whenever I see them come up on eBay for decent prices, I've picked them up. So this soap, probably no surprise to all you guys. Holy Cow is a really nice base. Never tried their vegan soaps, always the tallows, but really nice. This King of Bourbon's a nice scent. I actually wish it was a little bit stronger, but it might actually be that my nose is still a little stuffed up and not as sensitive as normal. I don't really have a sensitive nose, you know, so, but, it's a nice scent. So this is from Santa Dave's second batch of samples that he sent me. You know, I still haven't even used all the soaps from the first batch of samples he sent me. So it's just kind of like, you know, up on the Chosin Reservoir during Korea, where the first Chinese soldiers were given rifles, but the ones after them weren't given them, and they had to pick up rifles from the dead soldiers that were shot down in front of them and carry on the battle. Well, that'll be what happens with me, I guess. He's just going to keep sending me samples, and eventually when I die, somebody will have to come along and pick them all up and finish using them. So, but thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. I mean, it's not, I'm not saying I'm not appreciative, but so So yeah, this will be going in the definitely light pile, but the scent, while very nice, hasn't really like, oh my God, I gotta get that kind of thing going. I'm starting to get a little choosy. You know, it's kind of like when you got in the Olympics, the first judge that gives you a score is always, you know, hesitant to give a 10 because he doesn't know what all the other judges are going to do. And if you're the first person competing in that event, they're hesitant to give 10s because they can't give anybody else any higher than a 10. So the first couple gymnasts, they're all going to get lower scores just in case the people after them are better, I guess. It's always seemed a little odd to me when they did that. And then it was really, I mean, any of you guys are all as old as me, or older. The Russian judges never gave us good scores, rat bastards. So. And take a So Dave should be receiving his package tomorrow. We've all been waiting with bated breath and checking in every 10 or 15 minutes on post office's website. And I'm going to be tuning in breathlessly to see his straight razor shaves. And so I'm rooting for you, Dave. You can do it, buddy. Now that Tim Matthews isn't going to be on MSNBC, you know, there's a spot open, you know, in my evening because, well, I never really watched him anyway, but I'll be watching Dave. No pressure. But I do know once them drivers see that there's a package on there for you, I bet it probably does. They get that nervous, happy feeling like, ooh, I get to go to Dave's house today. Cool beans. I'm taking a package for Dave. Probably like when they see something, you know, with 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue on it, they're like, ooh, this could be really important. Or it could be a message from the Unabomber. You know, so. Promise there's nothing in there that blows up Dave. Just a analogy. So I'll get my cheek calic. And oh, you're probably noticing I'm not a long-haired hippie anymore. Got on my nerves. I had to shave it off. Or cut it. Not shave it. So, broke out the old Oster 76 and did a little trimming. And so I can look respectable. Well, as respectable as I can. So, and So, and then the son-in-law stopped by. I forgot to add that in there. So my daughter-in-law and her husband stopped by, both driving separate because they both had errands to run up this way. They live south of here, about a half-hour away, down on Sparrows Point, which is in part of Baltimore County, which is close to the city. Sparrows Point, for you guys if you've never been around here or whatever, that was the area where a lot of one of the bigger steel mills in Baltimore, and a lot of industry and all that stuff was all down in that area, and also kind of a blue collar kind of area, you know, outside the city proper, but still close to the city and close to the water and railroad and all, where they could ship all that big heavy stuff in. So all cleaned up. Got one little weeper here on my lip. Got a little too close, and all. So, but everything feels pretty good, looks pretty good, and thanks to this Uncle Dave. Don't know what I'll do tomorrow. I'm thinking probably gonna do the Dark Fall. That smells pretty skippy. So now what would go with this? I don't know. Maybe tonight I'll do the Figaro Dopa Barbara. And it's a nice scent. Lasts pretty good. And one of my few repeat buys for aftershave. Always keep a backup bottle of this, so this one's getting low, but I got a reserve one, and this is probably one that'll always be waiting on my shelf for whenever I get in the mood for it. And we've talked about it, or I've talked about it with some people here and elsewhere. Apparently, from research, there's a Figaro Monsignor in a really big bottle, like a 400 milliliter bottle, but it's not the same scent as this smaller bottle. So, so you got to be careful of that. And these smaller bottles go back and forth between being available and not available, like on Amazon and stuff. So I think that's where I got it. And last time I saw there was available, I went ahead and got one, and now it's probably marked unavailable. So if you want to try that out, keep an eye out for that. It's a really good smelling tobacco scented kind of sweet smoky kind of smell. I don't know, I'm not too good at describing smells. So, but it's about 18 minutes, about average it seems to be. I don't have any of the beginning opening graphics and closing graphics like some of you other guys like Rich and all have, and Gear and all, but thanks to Rich for reminding me to break this out. I always enjoy using it, and I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow. And Dave, I'll be looking forward to, it's going to be, I guess, Friday morning, maybe a straight shave video. We'll see. I don't know. Talk to you later.